What was the very first video game you ever remember laying hands on? Well, today I received this box in the mail, and it reads, Atari 2600 Pac-Man Anniversary Edition VIP. Now, I'm very excited for this. If you didn't know this about me, the very first video game I ever touched was Miss Pac-Man. Actually, that exact Miss Pac-Man right behind me. And so today we are going to open a very special gift from my friends over at Atari. Now, very recently, Atari celebrated a very large milestone. They celebrated their 50th anniversary. Atari is the grandfather of video games. And now this year, Atari is celebrating one of the greatest video game collaborations in video game history, and that is Atari Cross Pac-Man. Okay, now, a lot of you may not know this, but the very first time Pac-Man ever came to a home video game console was the original Atari 2600. Maybe this was the first machine you ever laid hands on. Look at that beauty though. The wood grain, the design. This was the very first home console. Okay, maybe it wasn't the very first home console because we did have the Odyssey and a couple other weird oddballs, but this was the one that ushered in home consoles, the Atari 2600. And the very first home console to ever get Pac-Man was the Atari 2600. So let's take a look. I gotta tell you first off, Atari, this packaging is stellar. I don't know if it looks familiar, right? Sort of like a whole Pac-Man, you know, without the... It's awesome. I love this packaging, but really it's what's inside that counts. So let's open it up and take a look, shall we? Oh, I'm so ready for this. I wish there was steam coming out of it right now. Holy... I shouldn't cuss. Crap.